On today's segment of You've Been Bobbed.
Oh shit, okay.
Dumbbell Nebulas, which is what this is. This is a dumbbell nebula. And if you look at it, it is two concentric rings, right? Spheres that are touching each other. And what you've seen is the result of a supernova around a star whose magnetic field was so strong that it channeled the explosion out into those two spheres out of the poles, right? So you're looking at those two spheres of material were ejected from the poles, and they ejected as spheres from that explosion.
Oh wow. Oh, that's so cool.
So it was at one time it was a supergiant that went supernova, and it ejected the material just out through the poles, just from the sheer strength of its magnetic field that channeled all that energy to go out the poles instead of out in a sphere around the star itself.
Oh wow. Oh, that's
So
gonna be
we
really
see-
cool.
We see these kind of nebula from Earth in all different kinds of configurations. We'll see them as overlapping concentric rings like this. We'll see them as dumbbells like this. We'll see them as just a single sphere like this, because we're viewing it end on, and it's all just because of the geometry of where we are in relation to that system. But it was because of that multiple nebula that look like this, that we have multiple different kinds of geometry, that we were able to identify what happened that caused that. And you actually, if I were to zoom in on this a little bit more, you can see where the magnetic field compressed that and resulted in almost an ant waste around the middle of this star. Or around the middle of this nebula centering on the star.
Oh wow.
And you've been bobbed.
You have been bobbed. Dude, that is so cool. I love learning about